Sita, you can start.
Good afternoon from Bangkok. I am Rasita Sikirkrun, Program Coordinator of NIDA, Network for the Development of Agricultural Cooperatives in Asia and the Pacific. Today, I'm pleased to welcome everyone to the very first NIDA Keynote Series, new initiative of NIDA activity. Today's topic is on welfare of society and cooperative movement. First of all, I would like to introduce Honorary Director of NIDA, Dr. K.R. Salim. I request him to speak a few words. Please, sir.
Thank you, Rasita, and thank you, distinguished members and all who have joined this first keynote series of NIDAC. I'm very happy and privileged to welcome you all again on behalf of NIDAC Bangkok. And this is an initiative that we have planned to keep all of us updated of the recent happenings in the cooperative sector. And today we have a great member of NIDAC and also great support of NIDAC, Mr. Muhammad Talukdar from Bangladesh. And as you know Mr. Talukdar has a distinguished career in the Bangladesh Administrative Service as a secretary of the Rural Development and Cooperative Division of the Ministry of Local Government. It has been our honor to welcome today Mr. Talukdar for the first keynote series as a distinguished speaker today. And we will continue this series of lectures every month. And we will keep you updated of the progress. And it is my honor again to welcome and invite Mr. Talukdar for his presentation today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Salim Krishan. It is a very highly pleasure for me, and I feel very honored that the Honorable Chairman NADAC and the NADAC authority has given me the chance to speak as a first man in the series, keynote series speaking. It's a very good initiative by you. To Mr. Chairman NADAC, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and assalamu alaikum. In Bangladesh, it's afternoon right now. I welcome you everyone of the new NADAC keynote series presentation from this month. I'm feeling myself very fortunate and highly honored that NADAC has given me the scope first as a speaker of the keynote series speak. My speaking subject is on welfare of society and cooperative movement. So what does the meaning of this welfare society and cooperative movement? There are two terms basically, welfare society and cooperative movement. So we everyone know what is welfare and what are the preconditions of welfare society. Number two, cooperative movement. Though we people connected with and working with cooperatives, so we everyone know about the cooperative. Now, first of all, I want to speak about the a short information about the welfare society. It's a wide subject, basically. In short, we can say the well-being society, the well-being of the society is the welfare society. There are some other preconditions, but basically, the well-being, without the well-being of the society cannot be the welfare society. Historically, we know this welfare state or welfare administration came when the social system of administration came out from the autocratic society to democratic society. After the French Revolution and signing the Magna Carta by the King of Dean England, I am giving the example of England because before 1947, then my country was under the colonial rule of England. Though the basic principle of democratic system is the commitment of well-being of the society. So the term welfare society introduced along with the democratic system was adopted by the people. Now, I am coming to say something about the cooperative movement. I know most of you are very much well-known, learned, and as well as experienced on the term cooperative movement. The basic principles of cooperative movement is unity of a group of people. These united people will take decision on the basis of democratic spirit. Thirdly, this group of people will make a fund from their own savings for investment to gain profit or gain services. Through this process, they create self-employment and employment opportunity for other poor people also. Finally, through the cooperative system, cooperative movement, people change their fate. Directly, it ensures the welfare of the society. Cooperative societies contributes to poverty reduction with overall contribution to the national economic development of the respective country. My dear friends, in our country, there is a proverb, very much popular proverb. In Bangla, Doshemili Kurikas Harijiti Nahidas. In English, it is called, whenever a group of people united and do any work, there is no chance of losses. Always, we are benefited from any kind of initiative by a group of people. My dear colleagues, in this connection, though I am speaking from Bangladesh, I am giving the bright example of cooperative movement and its benefits in the poverty reduction and other nation building activities of our welfare society. We have a number of success stories by the cooperative movements. Today, I am telling only one glorious success story of cooperative movements by Mr. Akhtar Hamid Khan. Probably you may know the name of Mr. Akhtar Hamid Khan. Mr. Khan was an officer of the Indian Civil Service. The then colonial British regime. He was basically man from Uttar Pradesh of India, the present state Uttar Pradesh. He left his job and started cooperative movement with some poor people of Kumilla district of the then East Pakistan. He introduced two tier of cooperative system in agricultural sector. You know, before 1947, during the time of British rule, in Bengal, most of the people, more than 90% people were agriculturists. They lived on agriculture only. Very small number of people, they were the service holder, businessmen. But more than 90% was the agriculturist. And amongst them, more than 80% was poor people on those days. So, Mr. Khan, after the partition, that is after liberation of India, Pakistan, 1947, the capital problem was a very big problem because in Greater India, we have some industries. We have a few number of industrialists from the native people. So most of the product we used that was those were made by England, Germany, or European countries. But after 1947, the capital problem was a very much highly problem for this society, developing society. So he started, how can we generate capital? It is not possible by individual one people. So he started a group people, a group form on the principle of cooperative system. He started basically a strong cooperative system, introduced cooperative system in my country. His basic thing was to develop the agriculture. So he was given the maximum importance on agricultural cooperative. He started two tiers of agricultural cooperative, whole of East Pakistan, that is the present Bangladesh. The result was very much positive. Through this cooperative system, people were trained, they were given agricultural equipments, fertilizers, etc. Through use this system, the production on those days came up more than 5 to 10 times. You know, on those days, Bengali people, even not in Bangladesh, the Indian West Bengal was under the same Bangla. Those people were in every tribe. More than 80% people could not get their food 3 times a day, more than 80%. That is, the poverty level was more than 80%. But introducing this cooperative, agricultural cooperative system in my country, the poverty started reducing day by day. And it was a very tremendous result, cooperative, introducing cooperative system in my country. Actually, Mr. Akhtar Hamid Khan started the revolution against poverty through the cooperative movement. Since then, on the basis of cooperative thought, we have established our BART. BART means elaborately Bangladesh Academy of Rural Development. I think the people who are working with the cooperative system, most of them know about the BIRD. BIRD is a very beautiful center of excellence. Actually, training is given there, and also research, some research work are done there. Then BRDB, after BRDB, that is Bangladesh Rural Development Board. This department also the result of the cooperative movement of Mr. Akhtar Hamid Khan. And now this BRDB has wide in every sub-district. This departmental office, employees, activities are there. Still, our main focus, main activity of agricultural development done through this department. So the people are getting training from BART and implemented by BRDB. BRDB is a big department of rural development. Then Department of Cooperatives also. We have, it's a government organization. The cooperative departments are working like regulators. I am gave only one example of BARD, but this type of organization we have in government sector and also the private sector, that is NGOs. The NGOs, you see, working in our country for poverty reduction and making our society welfare, they have also a big contribution. They are also following the system of cooperatives. So if I tell you the present the situation, economic situation of our nation is basically started on the principle of cooperative system, cooperative movement. And following this system, now we have come in a very good position. You know, very recently, our country has graduated from LDC to the developing status. If I explain you, it's a big thing. It will take much time to explain. This credibility basically comes from the cooperative system of movement. And still, so we have one legacy. I am telling you, after independence in 1971, our father of the nation, he made one constitution of our nation. In our constitution, cooperative also was included. That is, our properties are three kinds of properties: private properties, public properties, and properties of cooperatives. So, after independence, our father of the nation also given too much importance to the cooperative system. And still, we are giving the importance and getting the benefits of this system. And our society has actually maximum, you know, our hardcore poor percentage is now less than 10%. Actually, last year it was 10.5, but this year 10 or within 11. And the poverty level is below 20 to 21%. This position earned through this cooperative system. So it is a bright example. My country is a bright example that the relation between cooperative movement and the welfare society, what a very hot and good each other. That is, it depends. Cooperative social welfare society is depending on maximum cooperative movements of my country. I think this condition is also in India and other member countries of NADAC. The strong cooperative movement are running, inshallah. I think through this process, following this process, we will be, particularly my country, will be achieve more and more good position. Basically, economic conditions of our people will be developed day by day. So my time also I don't know how much time I have lost for you, but now I'm giving you the thanks. And before that, if you have anyone asked any question about my speaking speaks, I will try to answer you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Talukdar. You have highlighted so many interesting points, linking, human welfare, well-being, and then how cooperatives can play a major role in providing welfare for the people. And Bangladesh has wonderful examples for the cooperative movement. In fact, Bangladesh has contributed a big model to the world. And this is very interesting for the region because every region wants to reduce poverty and elevate the social status, living status of the people. I think we will have a discussion, and before that, I would request our chairman, Mr. Sandeep Nayak ji, to have a few words from him. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Salim. I must really thank our great supporter, great friend, and inspiration for NADAC, Talukdar Saab. I would request Talukdar Saab, he just briefly mentioned that the Bangladesh transition from LDC to a middle income group country was possible through the involvement of cooperatives as one of the key players in this transition. I would rather request him to elaborate it further, because amongst the NADAC member countries, many countries would look forward to cooperatives playing a bigger role in the transformation of their economies. Can Mr. Talukdar little bit elaborate it further, how it happened and how the cooperatives at different levels are playing role in Bangladesh economy?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nayak. It's a very good question. I told you, my economy is basically depends on agriculture. It's a in this subcontinent, the people were living on agriculture. So we have given most priority on the agricultural cooperatives. Then, along with the agriculture, the fishing is in a world fifth position within the world. Bangladesh fish exporting countries. In this sector, we have the agricultural cooperatives, we have the fishing cooperatives, then livestock. Recent days, Mr. Nayak, you are men of India. Probably Mr. Salim is from India. Salim also Indian, right?
Yeah, yes, I am from India.
You know, in you people, you do not eat the beef, the Hindu people. So there are the thousands and lakhs the cows, bulls, were the in our country coming from the business in a legal way or illegal way in many ways. But last 2 years, this we people are facing scarcity because the cows are not coming sufficiently like before. So our people producing livestock and in everywhere our people started the bull fattening, that is milk producing, and like this way we are our the present condition standard of the what we call the very high by this time our agriculture, and also financing to agriculture, fisheries, livestock. It has become very simple nowadays. It was very complex before, but day by day our production in agriculture sector, fishing sector, livestock sector, milk sector also day by day it is increasing. Number two, in our country, some cooperative societies that actually run or guided by the NGOs also. And what are they doing? They make a group and they are giving training for handicaps or basically their focus is the women, to empower women empowerment. So they provide training, then they provide basic fund for their self-employment. In this way, in Bangladesh, total Bangladesh was covered there. The ladies are trained, they are involved in their own business, own production, and they are self-sufficient. They are self-reliant from their own field. This is another big achievement. And how they achieve this? Through the system of group, that is through the system of cooperative procedures, principles. They are following though that is informal, but the main system followed by them is cooperative systems, cooperative principles. Thirdly, another system is we have some cooperative organization. It's a big organization. Suppose you see transport cooperatives. One man, he has no capacity to purchase one bus or truck. The people making cooperatives, and they create capital, they create fund and purchasing these vehicles, and they are using it, and they become a rich organization day by day. Moreover, there are some, if you look about the residential necessities, there are some real estate cooperatives. In our country, I know when I was secretary, I have visited also. We have Christian societies, Christian cooperatives, one of the very big cooperative. They have hundreds and thousands of crore. Their fund is more than 1,000 crore. It's a big cooperative society. So they are giving money to their members to purchase land or making house, etc., etc. Through this way, and another sectors, there, what I call it, the business, credit cooperatives. There are some credit cooperatives. That is, people, they create capital, they create money and giving the credit to their members, maybe agriculturists, maybe small entrepreneurs, maybe some others businessmen. They are getting their basic money, business money, and they are doing business. They are earning money. They are gaining their profits. In this way, in every sector, where you go, you will see that. Another example I'm giving you, it's a big, very much, personally, if you, what we call the shari, the Indian ladies also very likes these saris. Whenever any Indian lady comes to Bangladesh, they purchase minimum one sari. That is, that is also produced by the cooperative societies, in Tangai. And they are making, what do you call the shari? I forgot the name of the shari. This kind of
Saris, yeah.
Textiles, that is textiles cooperative also we have. If we look into the many sectors, and though our main income is, there are more than 10 million people living outside our country. This is one of the most important foreign currency earning source we have. And another source is export, garments export, These two big source of earning foreign money. But basic strength inside the country is maximum depends on the cooperative societies, cooperative productions export from this country. We are earning the foreign money. So these three pillars of our economy nowadays, basically. Number one, cooperative societies. Number two, garments exports. Number three, the people who are working outside the country, money from the country. These three pillars for our present success of our economy. So I am giving more importance than the garments exporting money, the cooperative, because it is inside the country and it is a permanent strength and permanent structure for poverty reduction. Though we have reducted our poverty maximum through our cooperative system, cooperative movement.
Yeah,
Mr.
thank you.
Naik, could I explain this from extempore explanation? I have no preparation on this. What I have, I know in my brain, just I'm telling you. And inshallah, if you give me chance to say more and more, I will take preparation and I'll give you the exact information to you in future. Okay?
I greatly appreciate because that shows your long years of experience working at the grassroots level.
Yes.
And you rightly pointed about the garment industry in Bangladesh, because garment is a major industrial sector. And you also said that agriculture, cooperatives are working in garment industry.
Yeah.
How, when you compare the garment industry, which is a major export income earning enterprise, what major challenges that agriculture cooperatives may be facing in Bangladesh? Because the export earnings may be less compared to the garment industry. So do you think agriculture cooperatives can still cope up with the challenges facing the industry, the whole Bangladesh economy?
No. What I have told you, the basic stability earned by the cooperative movements, because the cooperative movements earn the food grains production higher, because we are not, we do not need any import of rice from the outside. Before that, maximum our rice we import it from the Thailand, Myanmar, or like this countries. Rice based production is, I think, self-sufficient. We do not need import rice from the outside. Maximum. So basic foundation was created by cooperative society. And then, no, the garments earnings, the industrialization, that is hampering and our cooperative movement. No. You see, in our country, people are starting their business, industries on the principle of cooperative system, because one person, one people cannot provide a huge amount of investment. So they are sitting together and make a formation of companies, though it is under the Company Act, but their capital forming system is the same. They are starting. So I think it will not make any hamper. Moreover, our financial institution, that is agricultural bank, and other banks also, they are bound to provide money, provide credit to the cooperative societies if they need to get money from the bank. No problem. I think this is day by day it is going more standard.
Okay. Chairman, any question?
No, thank you.
Yeah, I also think the financing, again, cooperatives, there are production or technologies are available, but how is the credit financing system among the cooperatives? You have great Grameen Bank or other organizations. How does the financing system helps the growth of cooperatives?
Very interesting question. You see, before 20 years, we were basically dependent on NGOs or like this. But our government is now such strong in economy that our central government has made a fund only for the poor, only for very small entrepreneurs or the cooperative societies. The interest rate is so low, only 1 or 2 or 3% interest. They are getting the money, cooperative societies. So it is not money is not a problem for cooperative society nowadays. Now our banking interest rates also came down. And for the cooperative societies, agriculture sector, the fishing sector, the dairy sectors, it is more especially lower. So that money is not a problem for them. Money is very available. Every commercial bank is bound to give the credit to them. And quota has been identified by the central government. That this bank, you have to pay such amount of credit to the agriculture sector, or agriculture cooperatives, or dairy sectors, livestock sectors. So I think no problem nowadays. It's very easy.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, very interesting. One more question. I was wondering, because many of these our countries in the region, in our Asia Pacific region, many of these countries share a common ancestral history or common culture. So how do you think the models in Bangladesh are applicable to other countries in the region? Because we have many member countries like Nepal, and even in Africa, in Kenya, other countries. How does this model have any great significance in other countries in the region or beyond the region?
Okay. We have one project, running project, Actibari Acti Khamar. That is one house, one farm.
Mm-hmm.
It's I will tell you, it's a successful one program, project, and initiated by our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, basically. And for that, one Pulli Sanchoy Bank in Bangla, which is Rural Savings Bank. It's a specialized bank. One specialized bank, they are supposed to give the credit for these cooperative societies only. This bank is particularly dedicated for the cooperative societies of the root level, village level, and the poor people, for poor people only. So I think this, yes, is system, this success story of this system, actually, yes, it is, you can replicate it in other countries. Replicate it in other countries, and the people of other countries, they can come to Bangladesh, and if they reside at our two training institutions, research institutions, one is BARD and another is RDA. RDA is in North Bengal, so they are providing trainings, providing technical supports, everything are given by them. And if they visit there and stay there, they can see the models at the field level also. I'm telling one thing, another success story, in North Bengal. North Bengal, the people are basically chor area. Chor means, chor, do you know what is chor?
Yeah, chor, yeah, theft, right? Chor.
That is the chor is made from the river, the sand field, and make big area. Jamuna, Ganga, Podda is a big chor areas are there. In those chor areas, people are very poor.
Yep.
Very poor. So following this system, nowadays you will be astonished how they become sufficient, they become happy. They didn't take one time food in a day, but now every house is a farm. They have their own cattle, they have their own chicken, and everything. They have their fish, pond of fish, everything. So it's a great success story, I think. And if people of other country can come and see their own at the field level, and they can know how this organized? How can it be organized? This we have a fixed system in our country, and it can be followed.
Yeah, that is true, because yeah, I understand the Chor is a large water body. It's a wetland or water body in Bangladesh. Yeah, I understand. And in fact, that is the strength of Bangladesh.
Yeah,
You know, we say that Bangladesh may be the most susceptible country to climate change, but Bangladesh may be the best surviving or adapting country also, because if Bangladesh, if it is the rice bowl of the world currently,
Yeah.
if there is a climate change impact, Bangladesh will become the fish pond of the country.
yeah.
So it is going to be anyway win-win situation for Bangladesh in that sense. So I think the regional agriculture production, livestock, dairy industry, all the industry can thrive on the agriculture mode. I think we have enjoyed your wonderful presentation today, and I don't remember exactly the Bangla proverb that you're mentioning in the beginning.
Possibly Korikas.
Yeah, but literally it shows united we.
Dos means 10. Dos.
Yeah.
In Bangla, Mr. Naik will understand, because Hindi and Bangla is very much. Dos, doshe mili, unitedly. Mili means.
Exactly, I understand. United we stand, and we stand not to lose.
Yes.
So exactly, that is the cooperative motto that binds all of us together. And this is also most important in this time when the whole world is facing a big challenge. And it's we should really show our solidarity, and that is only possible through the cooperative movement. And that is a big message that we get from your presentation today. I think it's a very wonderful interaction, very casual interaction, which we all enjoyed. I think I'll pass on to the chairman. Sadevji, please.
Please go ahead. I have spoken. Thank you.
Yeah. So is there, I think I would also ask for a last message from you. Like, what is the final message that you will you want to convey to our members today?
My message is we all are in tension in every moment, every day, every night. We are losing our nearest relatives and nearest persons. So we are in a very panic position nowadays. So my request from all of the cooperative societies to do something for their distressed members and the people who are residing nearest to them. I will request to my colleagues in different countries, basically nowadays in Bangladesh, more than in Bangladesh, India is very crucial condition is going on. So how can we help these distressed people? This will be the first important thing for us, duty, responsibilities for us. So if we cooperative people can do something for the distressed other people also, not only the members of the cooperative society, we should do something for others people also. This is my request. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's excellent feedback. And I would thank you once again for sharing your thoughts with us, with the whole NIDA community today. And I think we will continue this series. So, I mean, it's a kind of COP talk, casual discussions. So it will be really interesting again in the months to come. So thank you very much from NIDAC again, and over to you, Pius.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Talukdar, for the excellent presentation. I hope everyone has a better understanding about the welfare society and cooperatives movement. Also, it was a great opportunity today that we can discuss and learn about the cooperative systems in Bangladesh. So on behalf of NIDAC, I would like to thank all the participants for attending this keynote series. Thank to all IT supporting NIDAC ExCom members and all others for making this event success. Especially deepest gratitude to our speaker, Mr. MD Kamal Uddin Talukder, former Secretary of RDCD, Federal Government of Bangladesh, the key person of today's success. Last but not least, gratitude to our Honorable Chairman, Mr. Sandeep Kumar Nayak, NIDAC, for his leadership into new activity for NIDAC members. Thank you for your attention. Wishing the future prosperity to all the participants and organizations. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy during this COVID-19 pandemic. Looking forward to seeing you in the next NIDAC keynote series. Thank you.
Thank you.